Look up Marvelous Inc. No seas mamón. Alright, this video is called Cold-Blooded Gangsters. Cold-Blooded Gangsters. Damn, Blue, you gonna leave us hanging? We're gonna have to be left with Flyboy on live. Are they still live? Are they? Let me check. Let me motherfucking check for you. Nope, they not live no more. So after I'm gone, you gonna have to go to bed, young man. Or go to Hoodstocks. Please not Weirdo Marv. Busted Chomo Cupcake Lover. No seas, mame. Here we go, let's go.
Comes doing the business of gangs, like this actual holdup filmed by a surveillance camera which was apparently noticed and still resulted in the brutal murder of one of two store clerks.
Give me all your money in the bag. Okay. No.
Scoop TV. Good night, gente. Good night, homie. Salute. Appreciate all the super chats. You already know. You already know. All love. Rest in peace. Beep, beep. Let's go. Oh, he shot him? What a dirtbag. He shot both of them.
The difference between life and death is but a blur among many young gang members, especially when it comes to defending the honor of the neighborhood. In defense of this corner, a fight between two rival homegirls at a party led to a drive-by shooting of a rival gang member and 4 years in juvenile jail for a 17-year-old known as Stranger.
I guess I just tried to, be famous in the I was happy, man, because I had got him. I was looking at his mom cry, but, I didn't care,
I got shot right here, and it came out. If I get a pencil, it slips out my smeats too. As I'm talking to you, because I want to tell you something, but it don't come out right.
And if anybody innocent bystander gets in the way?
They get in the way. That's how it goes. We couldn't do nothing about it. Gangbang is nothing, man. It's just waiting to die.
We talked to your mother. She loves you. She misses you.
I love her too, I love all my family. But see, like, when you into gangbang, it blinds your love for your family, All it puts in you is hate. I'm sorry, Just gotta get out and don't do it anymore.
Come back out the same thing they been putting into, streets.
We're brothers, everybody's brother, like a big familia. One for all and all for one. You come to here, you don't have no one. But your family, that's it. That's the only ones that care for you now that you're here. And like white people, the rich people, they say, that'll never happen to me because, I got money, I can, do this or move somewhere, but even white people, rich people are getting into gangbang too.
The problem we have with the so-called white gangs, it's primarily in the middle and upper class areas. They're basically very, very violent. Their recreation is somebody else's expense.
Everybody's into is cocaine and drugs.
We used to go there. We get a party together, about 10 or 12 people, go and beat up homosexuals.
What?
That's pretty brave, isn't it?
He said he goes and beats up the LGBTQ community? Wow, what a weird motherfucker. Let's see.
10 or 12 people, go and beat up homosexuals.
What the fuck?
That's pretty brave, isn't it?
I guess. It was fun. Sometimes there was something to do.
But now even one of their own has fallen, murdered over a dispute involving a girl. The nighttime shooting took place outside a Valley teen club. After the shooting, someone scrawled the gang's name in the blood of their fallen homeboy.
Damn.
And there have been drive-by shootings at homes of their rival punk gang in the city of Burbank.
It's better that there's one gang, handling the whole North Hollywood, Van Nuys, Sun Valley, Studio.
You know what this reminds me of? Remember that movie, Alpha Dog? Alpha Dog? Was it Alpha Dog? That's what this shit reminds me of. Or American History X.
You see, you know, instead of like a whole bunch of little gangs.
Good families.
Yep.
How can you get into this kind of thing?
Just something to do, man.
Yeah.
Just
Another
hang around the right people and stuff like that. You just get into it real easy.
As far as gang versus gang type stuff, we're seeing somewhat of a decrease in that. Where we're having our biggest problems that we're dealing with, of course, is where the citizen victims of street robberies and purse snatches and, they say, burglaries.
And those victims are usually selected at random. Paul Wasserman was. The elementary school principal and his wife were attending their daughter's party in Encino. But as Mr. Wasserman was parking the car, 2 Korean gang members on a day-long spree of robbing and shooting found another random victim.
Damn.
I didn't think he was going to shoot. I thought he had the money and everything was fine, but heard a little pop, which is all you get out of a 22, from the snub nose, and I fell. And so I made my peace with God. I figured, well, if that's it, there's nothing I can do about it, and that was it.
Now meet one of his attackers,
Gangsta.
now serving time at the California Youth Training School in Chino.
We robbed, like several people, and we used like stolen cars. You got lucky, he lived. You got shot by the back of his neck.
You hold a guy up in broad daylight on
All
a
for
public
nothing.
street at gunpoint, and you shoot him, and you don't care if he lives or dies.
Yeah, because I don't know him.
It's not as if someone had any malice toward him. He just happened to be there. And that's the frightening, frightening thing.
I would like to see them sent back with their parents. I think that's important. Parents have got to accept responsibility for what their kids do.
They don't know I'm in jail, They think, I was staying to school or something.
I got to live this room just here, just like my home.
King 71 area, and thanks a lot. I think we rounded up. We had information of a possible gang fight in the making.
And so police continue their cat-and-mouse game of chipping away at the gangs, trying to find and ID
The
gang
Karate
members.
Kid wants him
the Street Dogs means crazy life.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
You have a couple of sons you said that are involved? Have you tried to talk to them or anything?
Parents have not fulfilled the responsibility as far as their children. Whose responsibility is it? They brought them to this earth.
Eunice Sato is a
Damn,
mother, councilwoman, and
rugged.
former mayor who was held up at gunpoint by a gang member on a church parking lot in her own city of Long Beach. The governor recently appointed her to a state task force designed to find answers to resolve gang violence.
They didn't know who I was.
No shit, bitch.
I was just another person.
No shit.
I just made a good target. I don't think I'm
Were they supposed to stop if they knew you were so-and-so? Get the fuck out of here. They're probably gonna rob you even harder.
afraid. If they have a gun, yes. But if they're unarmed, I'd really like to talk to them and express my concern for their life. They can't be happy.
This my brother, what I had. But this day, Oscar, the 15-year-old Black Crip gang member who put the shotgun in Miss Sato's face and robbed her of her purse, is happy. For this is the morning of his last juvenile parole board hearing when he is to be formally back into the community. For his crime against Miss Sato, Oscar was sentenced to 5 years in prison. As a minor, he was turned over to juvenile authorities and his jail time was immediately cut to 2 years, provided he behave himself in juvenile jail. He didn't. Instead, living up to his street name of lunatic, getting into fights and lengthening his juvenile jail time to over 4 years. Today, Oscar is 20, skilled in carpentry and looking for a job.
I robbed the mayor of Long Beach. It wasn't really the money, it was just something to do. Yeah, she was scared. Anybody be scared with a long old barrel sticking in their face. I guess she didn't know if she was gonna live.
You had the chance to make that decision, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. I made it. I let her live.
In the hope of helping other victims, both Oscar and Miss Sato, his
That ain't
victim,
gonna
agreed
work.
to meet, to answer some lingering questions within themselves that have never been answered. This meeting was facilitated by Cal State Northridge criminologist, sociologist, and longtime noted gang expert, Dr. Louis Jablonski.
You remember the incident?
We was driving down the street. I just wanted
forgot
to
Louis Vuitton?
rob somebody. You know, just it wasn't nothing to do. Like,
You were just kind of doing it for fun?
yeah, that's what I was saying. You know that I didn't have nothing to do that night, so I just went out and I guess he was the one I robbed.
In other words, it was just kind of youth activity rather than being aware that you're committing a serious crime.
Yes.
Did you have any thoughts right after you did it? You went home, went to sleep, or you?
Yeah, I went home and went to sleep.
Smoked a doobie?
One day my mother was reading the newspaper. She said, yeah, somebody done robbed the mayor of Long Beach. She said they gonna hang him when they catch him, though.
Wow.
But she didn't know it was me.
Damn.
And I don't know how the police found out it was me.
What did your mother say when she found out?
What a dirtbag.
She was shocked and disappointed because she looked at me.
Do you have any feelings of hate or dislike for me because you landed in prison?
Oh, no.
Want to make it a race thing, huh?
Is there something we can do to reach the young people so that they won't have to learn the hard way like you did?
Well, people talked to me when I was young and just went in there saying I fed up when, you know, so.
Maybe if we had more activities for young people.
Yeah, tennis.
See, back then, because I just...
More activities. Yeah, let's play ping pong. Maybe that'll make me not want to rob you anymore. Ping pong would be the trick. I never thought about that shit. Ping pong.
Used to kick it with my homeboys a lot. See, if they wasn't there, I wouldn't have been there.
I just have to say that by the very acts that you committed, that, you know, you had a certain amount of hostility and anger in you. And
I don't think he said that 2 or 3 times, that he never had anger. He said he had the gun for his own protection in case other gangs, you know, shot at him, he's going to shoot back.
When you shoot somebody, you know, that's when you feel
pickleball,
scared and frustrated.
Yeah.
But if you just holding the gun, you ain't gonna feel nothing.
Others feared for my safety in sitting here with you. They really didn't want me, but my gut level feeling was, I have no fear.
Yes, I'm sorry.
I accept your regrets.
After 5 years in prison, I accept your apology. Listen, that video is done.